let's just get this over with. Cyan. If you play Fortnite, you've definitely heard of him. At least once. He is a Fortnite content creator that specifically creates videos about the Fortnite lore. But recently, he turned a new leaf. He started fucking shitting on the game every single fucking day. I'm not kidding. Every day. Every single fucking day. Now, I'm not here to say that Epic Games is perfect, which wouldn't be true. Epic Games isn't perfect. The Metaverse plan for Fortnite, it isn't perfect. It could be better. But I am here to defend the work of multiple employees that put their fucking souls into this shit. Now let's look at what Cyan is saying on the very popular site Twitter. Okay, quick little edit here. I just looked on Twitter today, and I've seen these screenshots coming from Jojo Josiah's Twitch chat, which is Cyan disrespecting the Fortnite developers while a Fortnite dev was actually in Jojo's chat on Twitch. I think this is incredibly fucking shitty. I don't support this behavior whatsoever. He says that he cares about the developers, he says that he cares about the game, but then he does this. I mean, just do with that what you will. I don't like this. He fell really, really far down for me. Back into the video. We are now on the hit site Twitter, under my friend Kyle's post. Cyan here said that Metaverse is the most disrespectful phase, which obviously it's supposed to be a joke. I don't have a problem with that. Then Jonesy Fortnite, which is Apollo, asks why he hates the Metaverse so much. And he says because it's a horrible idea. And I think I actually come in, so yeah, here. I say, the way I see it is Epic reduced the story's relevancy to the game, even though what we have now is nowhere near as bad as he says. And since that's the only thing he liked, he calls everything else ass, but then again, Fortnite isn't a story game. And I said, no, hey, that's just my POV. And the conversation continues. Apollo says he agrees. And Cyan says we are blind by the lack of playing actual good games. I have a few things to say about this because Fortnite right now, in Chapter 6, Season 1, the current season after the Godzilla event, is, in my opinion, of course I'm not speaking for everyone here, but me personally, I would say this is one of the best times to be playing Fortnite ever. The gameplay is amazing, the map is amazing, the updates have been amazing. It's just so good. What he's talking about is playing good story games because he cares about the story. But Fortnite, at its core, is just a BR. It's not a story game. If you want to play a story game, go play fucking Assassin's Creed or something. Fortnite isn't a storyline game. Yes, the lore was there, it drove the seasons, it themed the seasons. It is still theming the seasons, as you could see in fucking Chapter 5 Season 2, Wrecked, Absolute Doom. And even now, Chapter 6 Season 1, we are fighting the Oni and the demons from the Spirit Realm. So the storyline is still there, it's still good, it's still pushing the season forward, it's still giving the seasons the themes. It's just, we're not getting the big spectacle live events, which I will get to that later, what my take on that is. But I just want to say that if you want to play a story game, Cyan, a good story game, go play a single player game that is focused mainly on the story and not on the gameplay, because Fortnite, at its core, it's a battle royale game, and in a BR, you have to focus on the gameplay more than the story. Of course, now we have the whole Metaverse, which expanded into Ballistic and Reload and OG. Again, it's more focused on the gameplay. A game that isn't a single player game, it's a multiplayer game, that isn't advertised as a storyline focused game is going to always focus on the fucking gameplay, not on the storyline. You have to understand that, Cyan. What I'm trying to say here is that you're expecting something that you're never gonna get from Fortnite, and that is Fortnite or Epic focusing solely on the storyline. It's just not gonna happen, dude. So you don't have to kick around yourself and call everything ass just because you don't like it. Here you can see I replied with Fortnite is good though, great even. Not everything is centered around the story, people just enjoy the gameplay, which right now is some of the best it's been, in my opinion of course. We just had Godzilla, for crying out loud. I get that different people enjoy different things, but saying the Metaverse has nothing to offer seems extremely ignorant to me. Sure, you may not like it because it pushed the story into the background, but realistically, if it wasn't for the other modes, the game wouldn't be as popular as it is now. And yes, OG, Ballistic, and Reload are Metaverse modes. I had to specify that because Cyan keeps calling only Festival, Racing, and Lego Metaverse modes, but he doesn't realize that this whole branch off of Fortnite, the OG mode, the Reload mode, the Ballistic mode, the Lego Brick Life mode, all of that is because of the Metaverse. Hell, I would even say that Remix and Chapter 4 Season OG happened because of the branch of the Metaverse, and Chapter 4 Season OG is actually what kickstarted the Metaverse itself. If we were in Chapter 5 Season 1, I would agree with you that the Metaverse needs to take a better turn, because back then, it ruined the shops, and it actually took a little away from BR. You could tell they weren't as focused on BR. But this season, every single update, we've had something. We have constant map changes back. For God's sake, Winterfest. We got snow. We got new items. We got a live event to start it off. We got a whole storyline quest set with Sergeant Winter and the fucking detective stuff. Then, the next update, we got fucking Godzilla as a playable character, and we got the Kappa Kappa Factory POI. And this update, we didn't really get that much, but we are getting the live event for this season, the mini event. We got the turtle map change, Shining Span is being rebuilt, and we got some cool unvolts. Another thing, the unvolts are actually great this season. The explosive repeater, the railgun, the kinetic blade, they're really good compared to what other seasons got, but that's besides the point. What I'm trying to get at here is that Fortnite wouldn't work if it was just focused on the story. Yes, it still has the story going on in the background, and the people who like it are gonna do the quests. The people who are interested are gonna do the quests, and they're gonna watch the events, and they're gonna fucking speculate, which is another thing. He used to glaze the Chapter 4 lore back then. Chapter 4, which gave us the worst possible lore we could have ever had. It wasn't connected, it just led nowhere. But now that we actually have a linear storyline that is connected throughout chapters, from Chapter 5 to Chapter 6, he's just shitting on it. And like, we didn't even get mini events back then. He just glazed his fucking 5 realities theory. Which, another thing that I want to mention, it's that his theories are like 90% of the time just based off of his fucking fanfictions. I don't understand how this person can like run on just fanfictions and then call them facts. He's been called out on this multiple times. I'm not gonna go over it. You can just search it up on Twitter. Just search up 5 realities and you'll see what I mean. But it's just delusion. He's just delusional. That's the word. That's the perfect word to describe what he's doing. Delusional. Delusion. So Cyan's whole point is he just wants the old Fortnite lore to be back. But Donald Mustard is gone. Times change. The old lore was basically just save reality and do that again, or build up towards something that we're gonna use in the live event, then use it, and that pushes the lore forward. Now we actually get like story progression throughout the season, and I can hate on that because that's his opinion, but what I can hate on is him just when he gets cooked. Like I responded to him 2 times on Twitter. Both times, I believe I cooked him because he just didn't respond. He just stayed fucking quiet and then just ignored the not ignored. I'm pretty sure he saw it, but he just didn't respond. Which that's a pretty pussy thing to do. If you if you don't have any counter argument, just admit that you're wrong and stop pushing your fucking agenda. I at the end of the day, it's just the fucking Fortnite storyline thing. It's not anything deep. I just find it shitty to call the Metaverse a nothing burger, basically, when the devs that put in the work are actually proud of their creations. People enjoy it. Like Crafty Plays went up for sign too because he called Lego shit. I saw that too, and it just don't do that, man. Don't disrespect the work of employees just because you don't enjoy it personally. That's you wanted to spread positivity across the whole community, but now you're just being negative every day. And you saw the fucking gif. It's actually every day he just says something negative. He's not being positive. Like yeah, the game isn't perfect. The metaverse isn't perfect, but there's a lot of good shit to enjoy. Be positive. Yeah, sure, you can voice your criticism on something you don't like. I'm not saying you can't do that, but like spreading negativity and disrespecting the work of the Epic employees every single day is a little bit fucking crazy to me, dude. You you should know to do better. You wanted to be the most positive person in this Fortnite community, and now you're just being a fucking shithead. I'm sorry, but like, what happened? Did you start glazing Marvel Rivals too much? If you like that game so much, then move over. Don't be negative in the Fortnite space and just move along to the Marvel Rivals community. I know it's hard for a content creator to like switch games, but like if you don't enjoy Fortnite, then don't push yourself to play it or to make videos on it. It's not worth it, dude. You're just being negative, you're being a shitbag. Nobody is gonna like you after like a few weeks of you doing this every single day. Either just accept what's happening with Fortnite, and if you don't like it, then move on to a different game. Move on to a single player game fan base where you can like speculate on a single player story or something, because that's what those games are made for. Story. Not battle royale games that are branching out into different modes. Like, you know, that's all I have to say. This is the end of the video. I hope you liked it. If you have something to say, if you disagree with me, if you agree with me, please say it in the comments. I want to see your takes on this because I know I'm genuinely interested to see if you don't agree with me, if you agree with Cyan, then like I want to see your point of view. I really just want to see your point of view. I'm not asking you to comment just because it would boost the video or something. I don't care. I'm not a full-time content creator. I barely make videos. I don't have time for full-time content creation. I have 2 jobs. I just want to know what your opinion is on this. And yeah, that's about it. Bye.